Okay, in this video we're going to be talking about how to generate a ton of traffic very quickly using Google News. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at how this happens. When you go to Google, if you were to type in a popular term, for example, watch movies online free, you'll see when you scroll down here, news for whatever it is you just typed in. Now if you click on this first one here, you're going to see um, sorry, you're going to see this first result, which is basically a review. And what this guy's done is he's got some resources here to connect with him, connect with me, follow my blog, be my friend, whatever. And then on the right here, he's got his Google AdSense set up in order to generate some revenue from this traffic. Now, those are all good. He's also got, follow me on Facebook, which I think is good. Um, he's got a resource on the bottom here to start a free sports blog. I'm sure there's some monetization in that. But one of the areas that I think he really dropped the ball in is his actual article here is very spammy. If you read it, it's clearly not written for a human being. It's written for the search engines in order to get him a high ranking, and he really didn't have to do this in order to get a high ranking. Okay, the way that it works with any optimization that will last and that will get on there quickly is you have to talk to the visitors and be very targeted. Okay, let's say for instance, um, his keyword in here was watch movies online free. If he'd had in bold watch movies online free, and then the very first paragraph said something like, if you're interested in learning how to watch movies online free, then I've got a great resource for you, and talk about it and mention it first, and a couple of times, like two or three maybe, and then have three or four paragraphs or five paragraphs, and don't mention it anymore except for in the very beginning, then that will show up just fine on Google News or Google or Squidoo or your blog or whatever. Um, but one of the things to keep in mind with Google News is it's only going to be on here for a short period of time because it's considered news. And as you know, any news gets replaced with something newer. Now, one of the things that I want to do is I want to show you another example on here, Google News. Um, if you type in make money online and you go over here to Google and you type in news or click on news, you'll see just the news results. Now this one right here, if you click on it, it looks like this. This is a much more professional looking page, and what this guy has done that's smarter than the other is, for one, is he's made a more professional looking site, and for two is, instead of relying on Google AdSense for the results as far as making money, he's using what's called CPA offers. And what CPA offers are, is when somebody clicks on one of these, they don't have to buy anything. If they sign up, let's say for this example, this iPad offer, they probably have to fill out a form with like their address and their name or something like that, and just by doing that, this guy gets paid a couple of bucks. Versus AdSense, by clicking on it, he gets a couple of cents, 10 cents, 30 cents, 5 cents, whatever. So again, you're not selling anything, but you're making more money by using CPA offers versus using AdSense. And it's really a great way to leverage it. Now, what I think this guy dropped the ball in is he really doesn't have any great way here to, any great blatant way to capture your email address so that he can market to you again and again. Um, Anytime you send traffic to a page, always make sure you have a way to capture their email address. Normally it's on the top right side of the page. You're going to have a free offer in exchange for their email address, and the way to position it is, I have a free offer for you, where do I send it? And when they give you the email address, you send it to them, and now they're on your list. Okay, now you can market to them over and over again. Now, even if you drop off of Google News for this particular thing, you can still contact them again and again, because a majority, like 97 to 99% of the people that visit any offer will say no to, spending a dime the first time. But if you have a decent free offer, you should get at least 30% of the people to take you up on your free offer. So that means out of every 100 people that come to your offer, you can have 30% of them, or 30 people that you can market to again and again, even if it's for free stuff like this, like free CPA stuff. You can send them to a page that shows something like this as soon as they sign up on your list. So you can still make the money, but now you have a back end where you can follow up with them again and again. So to utilize this and get it going with Google News, all you have to do is write an article just like you did with Wikipedia that's relevant, and then go to Google News and submit it, and you'll see it on there. And again, it won't necessarily last for for weeks or months, but it may last on there for a few weeks. But the beauty is you get traffic fast, and it's very relevant, and it also helps your search engine rankings for that particular page. So put it on there, submit it to Google News, and then what you do is you make a tweet about that page, okay? And what that'll do is that'll help communication go back and forth between Google and Twitter to say, hey, this is popular, people are talking about it, and if you have a blog post, make a blog post about it as well, and then ping your blog post. And if you're not sure how to do that, all you have to do is do a Google search for how to ping my blog posts, and there's a million different tutorials out there, and it's a free service to do as well. But it's a great, powerful resource, and I've seen it on here before with Google News when people have done it, that they end up in 20, 30, 40 minutes having 400, 500, 600 visitors to their site. So very fast, very simple, very effective way to use Google News.